Another individual drill we perform on a daily basis here is it's a series of shuffle series drills. The first drill in the shuffle series is called lateral shuffle. Purpose of the lateral shuffle is teach the linebackers how to move lateral while staying square and not crossing the feet or clicking the heels. The linebackers will line in a proper stance facing the coach, and at the coach commandment, it will shuffle, and then as fast as they can, and then on the second commandment, a go call, they'll turn and sprint to the finish line. So the linebacker shuffling, and then now keeping eyes on the coach, and then on the second command, they'll turn and sprint to the finish line. So linebacker shuffle, staying square fast as you can. All right, making sure they have good knee bending from their knees, not their waist, and then they want to turn and burst. Good, not clicking the heels together and staying on line. Not a good job by the last guy here. All right, he's turning and running as opposed to shuffling. You want to make sure you shuffle down the line as fast as you can, staying square, and then on the coach command, turn and run. All right, the next drill in the shuffle series is the shuffle cuts. The purpose of the shuffle cuts is to teach the linebacker to shuffle lateral while simulating taking on a cut block. Linebackers line opposite of the coach, and then on the coach command, they will shuffle, and then they have to watch the coach for the second command. When I say hit, then now they want to touch the ground with both hands and bend from the knees, not their waist. So this works on making sure the linebackers have proper knee bend and then trying to shuffle as fast as they can. You see a lot of time the guy in the back cheating the drill, only touching one hand, and you want to touch with two hands. All right, good job here. Bending. All right, bend from your knees, not your waist. Got to bend your knees to touch the ground. Good job by number 47 in the back. Then they'll do it that direction, and then I'll bring them back. First group is up. All right, got to bend from your knees, not your waist. Bend from your knees, not your waist, and just work on knee bend while movement. All right, and good. And then you want to burst and finish to the line. The next drill in the shuffle series is the shuffle wave. The purpose of shuffle waves is to teach the linebacker to shuffle lateral in one direction and then redirect and shuffle in the opposite direction without crossing over your feet. It's just trying to teach a linebacker to stay square to the line. A lot of times, with offensive running misdirection plays, power O's or counters, you start one way and then you want to retrace and go the other way while staying square. So the shuffle wave drill is just teaching them how to shuffle in one direction and then redirect, staying square to the line. All right, shoulders square, and then now seeing the ball carry and reacting. Good job here, not clicking the heels. All right, now 47. Once you sprint, you want to plant, point, and drive and stay on the line. See how he end up getting off the line? You want them to sprint down the line. You don't want him to get off the line. All right, first group is back up, shuffling. All right, and shuffle here, shuffle wave. Got to keep proper knee bend. All right, 44 is too high. That's why he slipped. All right, got to keep your feet underneath your shoulders. All right, the coaching point is when you shuffle, all right, keep your feet underneath your armpits. All right, and just be ready to go and turn and burst. Same thing, they keying the ball. All right, they're moving with the ball. Good here, then shuffle. All right, then plant, point, and drive. Just bursting. Want to get a good finish. All right, the next drill we have in the shuffle series, all right, the next and final drill is the shuffle, sprint, and retrace drill. The purpose of the drill is to teach the linebacker how to shuffle and then sprint in one direction and then retrace in the opposite direction. Normally you'll get this movement when teams are doing like a fast run outside, and then they'll have a reverse on it. So now the linebacker's turn, he committed, he's sprinting, and then, oh shoot, all right, reverse, and now he's going to have to retrace. All right, plant his foot, point, and drive, and burst in the opposite direction, and then you try to teach them to finish, run across the finish line. So same coaching point in this series. All right, you want the linebackers facing the coach. All right, staying square. You want to shuffle without clicking heels. Then you get a command go call, and then now you want to plant, point, and drive. So if you look at 52 in the middle, all right, he's got a point. He need to be planting off that left foot. All right, he's rounding it off as opposed to plant. All right, you want to plant off that left foot, then point with the right foot, and then drive. All right, he rounded it off. That's not a good rep right there. All right, shuffle, sprint. All right, better job there. but still, you still want to make sure you keep vision on the quarterback. Good by 31 in the back. All right, to the left of your screen. All right, planting, point, and then they'll drive. Just need to get a better finish. All right, now doing in opposite direction, plant, point, and drive. All right, better by 52, but just not a good finish. All right, good job here planting on his right foot, and then now you want him to stay on the line. Better job by 44. Once he plant, all right, stand on the line and drive. Good job by 44. All right, shuffle, sprint. Now, not a good job by 56. He's playing a drill. No vision on the quarterback. He's turning and running. He's not seeing the ball moving. He's just running to a point, all right, and he's not seeing it. That's why he's slow reacting. The other two guys have vision on the coach, and so they're able to react quicker. All right, good job by 31. Planting with his outside foot, his right foot, and then plant, point, and then drive. Good by 13 up top. All right, good job here. All right, plant, point, and drive. Good finish.